Oh, they're sneaking up behind me. Welcome, fellow survivors. This is Kruxn today, and we are playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 16 stable version. That is correct. Stable is released finally. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into a new game because we do have all the new releases, which isn't a whole lot compared to what was on the last experimental. But it is released. There are some issues still. There's some known bugs. Some of it's a little disappointing. We're not going to go through it a whole lot today. We're going to just get right into playing this game because super excited that stable is finally here. And what is this? I'm literally on a cliff face. I don't know what I've been doing up till this point to wake up here, but we're on a cliff face here, and we're gonna get to it right away. Probably one of the biggest things is mainly that one of the big issues is still the sleepers spawning stuff. So I think that's a pretty big issue. But hopefully now that stable's released, they'll start knocking out some of these other issues that were deemed not to be super important for stable version. So super excited about that. Full patch notes or full release notes are on their website. I'll link to it below to the forums. Like I said, not a whole lot different than from the last experimental update, but a lot of cool stuff, and a lot of cool stuff that we haven't talked about on this channel here. One of the nice things is, I don't think we ever mentioned, is your mini bike is going to get a little map marker and things like that. So a whole bunch of other little changes. Just read through the full notes so you have a heads up on what's going on. But super excited. We're going to get to it on our stable world here. So I woke up in this plains area. So we'll see what we could do here. We're going to get some of our basic essentials going here. Alright, I'm gonna need this corn later on. It's looking pretty desolate here. This is usually I spawn near a house and whatnot. Kind of someone abandoned me out here in the middle of nowhere. Probably backstabbed by my previous party, but we'll show them. Ooh. Let's see, I go to the northern tundra. Looks like there's a nice big house over there, but I'm not super excited about being over there. There we go, there's a few houses this way, it looks like. A little bit better landscape. Pretty unforgiving looking. Here we go. Yeah, nice house in the distance, but we see a little campsite. We'll see if we can get some supplies over there to help us out. I need to find a few more rocks so I could build my basic construction tool and early weapon before I get my club. I need my stone axe. Probably missing every rock. A little disorientated from waking up on a cliffside. Alright, I think I already lost what direction I was going to get to that tent. I was so focused on looking for rocks. Alright, let's see if we can find that tent from up here real quick. is crawling with zombies. Is it worth it this early? I think it would be. Maybe we'll just move on. And maybe we'll stop picking fights with cactus. Where is it? I don't think I was that close. You know what? We're going for it. It's worth the risk. Wake up in an apocalyptic world. You need to take chances. Oh, they're sneaking up behind me. Am I really bleeding? Alright, this is turning out to be exactly what we're afraid of. See if we can lure them away real quick. Get what we want, move on. Good thing our previous acquaintances left us with a bandage on that cliffside. I think that saved our life early on here. They won't be so lucky though next time. Gonna take this quiet opportunity to get some more basics going. Maybe this will help protect us from further bleeding. Always be aware of your surroundings. I think we found a pretty nice jacket here. Excited about that. Yeah, we'll stick with that. It's pretty sweet. I think it's about time to travel the world with a proper weapon. These cactus give us yucca, so that's a good early food source for us. Until we farm and maybe find some wild game to hunt. Still think those houses should be our ultimate goal here. This place is crawling with zombies. lost his son. Oh no, he almost got us. We'll just move on from that. This does not look like a forgiving place to be. I think we're gonna avoid that wasteland. Kind of stuck here. This might not be the sanctuary we were looking for. Oh, here we go. A deer. That might give us the meat we're looking for. See if we could surprise it. Down. First shot. Make sure there's no scavengers looking to claim my prize. This is a good sign for us, I think. We just need to get away from this wasteland. Find a safer place to go. Alright, a bone was a lucky find. A good bone that we could use to make a shiv. It's gonna prove much more useful for chopping up our prey here. Alright, we need to keep moving. We need to find a place to stay during the night. Those houses are just too close to that wasteland. It does not look very inviting. Even for a apocalyptic world. Here we go. Another deer. We're not gonna miss an opportunity to increase our meat supply. Oh, he's getting away. Come back, little buddy. We might have got lucky on the first one. I was hoping for a lucky shot there. Oh, he moved. Alright, we might have to leave him alone. Oh, got him in the butt. Oh, broke my leg on the chase. This guy is proving to be more trouble than he's worth. Got him. What are we gonna do now? Broken leg. Doesn't seem to be too bad. I think we can manage till we find a splint or find what we need to make a splint. Actually, I do have some duct tape. I think we could craft one out of some cloth and wood with that. We're back by the wasteland. We need to get moving. We are short on wood, it would appear. I think that zombie from earlier is hunting me down. Just move away from him. He doesn't appear to be going too quickly. There we go. That is going to help us out. Do need to find a safe place to go. If we're not careful, we're going to run out of time. We might have to venture through the cold to find a place to stay, but it'll be worth it to have a nice safe place to lay our bed down. See if we can find something at the top of this hill. If we can't see anything, we might have to start thinking about just settling in somewhere. That wasteland stretches all the way over here. Oh, this is problematic. We're just gonna have to venture more north. Eggs will be useful. I am not seeing anything this way. I'm a little jumpy. My own exhaustion is spooking me. More devastation. I think we might want to avoid this area as well. This is leaving us with few options in this world. Some stuff went down here, that's for sure. Excuse me, just passing through. Don't want any trouble. Alright. Not an ideal situation, but we're left with few options. Maybe we'll just run along this biome for a little bit and see if we can find greener pastures. That's a very large guy over there. Go. This might be where we need to go. See a house. I think that will work for us. A nice water source nearby. Ah, that's too close. Is that more wasteland over there, though? I feel like we are surrounded. That looks like, yeah, that's more wasteland. Let's see if we could just split it. Split the wasteland and the cold. And find something useful over here. We still have a little time, not a whole lot. There we go. Might be some hope over here. Maybe if we keep our distance from the wasteland, it won't be too bad for us. This cabin might even work. Friends. This might work for us. Might be some useful allies in surviving in this world. Let's see what's in the distance. I think this will have to do for now. I'm curious what's over there, but there's always another hill to go over, and we don't have a lot of time for that. I know how to fix this. This place is as good as any, I think. Right, buddy. I'm just visiting. We could share. Let's see if he has any friends home. Looks like it's just him and his wife here. Oh boy, his wife is a tough one. I think this would do nicely for us, at least for our first night. Not a whole lot. They're simple people living a simple life. That's alright. It will do. We're glad to have a place to stay for the night. Since we have a little daylight left, we're gonna make the most of it. Gather a little bit of resources here. I guess we could stop by and visit our friends, see what they have to offer. Having friends in this world is a very valuable asset. It could mean the difference between living or dying. So we'll go introduce ourselves. don't have a lot to offer, though. Chemistry station, that's gonna be useful. There's our workbench. Ah, it's destroyed. That is a shame. I think that chemistry station was good, right? Yes, the chemistry station is good. And the forge, most importantly, is good. Here. Hello, Jimmy.
Okay, fucker. You respect the shop rules, and we'll get along just fine.
Alright. Don't really need these barrels.
Well, how about you browse your ass
Should
right
put
out of my
some
store?
stuff down back at the house, I think.
Oh,
That's
let me
okay.
guess. You need to buy something.
So we'll sell all those. We don't need those at the moment. As much as I want to keep this. Oh. 10 per 10. It does not give me a whole lot for those. And he's interested. He's not interested in those. There we go. The plastics will give us some good price. Alright, reinforced steel in a tube. Not quite there yet. Any good tools for me? Not exciting. And their prices are outrageously high. This is ridiculous. I think this is a bust here. I think we are out of luck. We just don't have enough to sell. And this guy is making a killing in this apocalyptic world.
Careful out there.
Maybe when I'm more established, we could strike a bargain. I'm gonna have to move on for now. There we go. I guess one man's trash is another man's treasure. That'll prove to be useful. Alright, we can always loot the rest of this place later. Actually, there's one thing we want to check for. There we go. I will take his blueberries. You know, help him farm them. We could use these. These are valuable. It's time to head home. I would like a little more stone for the night, and maybe we could craft some nice tools in the morning. Get us a hoe, we can start our farm. Maybe a nice pickaxe to help us collect resources quicker. Maybe an axe. Need to get a little more iron for all this though. But being near this Jimmy fellow, this is gonna help. Alright, stamina, hang in there. I'm almost done. Look at that view, though. Is that another house in the sun there? It's probably just a mountaintop with a tree or something. Nah, it wouldn't be a tree. What is that? And the sun set there. Looks like there's some up there. Alright, let's make sure nobody's home. It's looking okay. No one's squatted in my home yet. Alright, I am curious. What is up there? It's just creating a different shape. It's a car or something. Maybe it's just a rock. But it's calling to me. Just some stone, some old bricks. That's a interesting place. No, businessman. I'm not interested in what you're selling today, buddy. Guess we should take care of him really quick so he doesn't follow us home, huh? Where did he go? Guess he moved on. Okay. Tomorrow we'll have to see what's on in the distance there as well. There might be a small town. That could be useful to us. Alright. Get a little door up here. Make this place a little homier. Work on our craft a little bit. I can't type and speak at the same time, apparently. We are just gonna work on our craft real quick. Be able to cook up our meat. That's going to be helpful. Alright, so we've earned our first skill points. We'll have to check that out for sure. Do not have a lot of wood left. We are hungry. Could use a cooking pot, I think. Maybe we can make one tomorrow. We're not going to worry too much about it. We're just going to get our food supply established here. I think that's going to be more important. It is nighttime. The zombies get particularly vicious at night, so we are going to try to keep it quiet as best we can. I hope we do not disturb them. I have to find some water source. There goes the last of our water for now. Well, we're just gonna finish off here, cook up the rest of our meats, and prepare for our next day's journey. We ended today on a high note with a safe place to lay our bed and the turn in for the night. And we made a new friend, Jimmy, just a little bit in the distance, a valuable friend despite his high prices. He will be very valuable. He agreed to let us use his tools, let us use his chem station, let us use his forge. That's going to be extremely useful in getting us established early on and making our own place like Jimmy has his own place in this world. We will survive and we will make it to day 2. Successful day 1. Very happy where we left off. And until the next day, hope you guys are finding your place in the world. Keep surviving. Hope you're enjoying it. Like the video below, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to catch our next video in day 2 in this new apocalyptic world, Alpha 16 stable. Hope to see you guys next time.